we're doing more hamstring focus, so lots of stretchy things, runner stretches and standing splits, and there are variations on the traditional poses that I offer, but you can always just take it to the traditional pose. So I'll say, okay, level 1 is standing split, level 2 is half wrap standing split, that kind of thing. And did I say the theme is called sheltered in place? So in some of the poses you might feel a little stuck. And then perhaps moving through this practice will be cathartic for you. That's the aim. Okay, so is it 6:30? Yes, it's 6:30. Just gonna mute everyone. Oh, hopefully everyone got my playlist. If you did not, in the email, it's under Caprima 16, and it's called Hold Me. So it's like you want to be held, even though you're sheltered in place. You know how I feel. And we are gonna start on our backs with legs up the wall. So you can always take them up a wall, or they can just go straight up like so. So we just want to get the blood flow in reverse to start. Maybe placing both hands on the belly. Closing your eyes. Letting the blood drain from the feet, beginning to elongate into your inhales and exhales. Starting to connect to your natural breath first. Noticing how it's flowing in and out of your body. And then beginning to deepen your breath with your awareness. And consciously lengthen and deepen and even out your inhales and then exhales. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, feeling the air travel all the way to the crown of the head. And then releasing it, letting it all go. Again, full deep inhale together. Sipping a little more air as then you let it travel back out the body the way it started. And if you haven't tapped into your Ujjayi breath yet as you're taking your inhales and exhales through the nose, you can do so now. And as you start to even out and smooth the breathing, I'd like you to think about how you feel when you are about to leap into the unknown. How can you deepen your trust in that free falling feeling? So go ahead and set an intention that reminds you to cultivate that trust. Oh, we have some people that are unmuted. Okay, a couple more breaths on your own. Great, and when you're ready, you're gonna start with some abs. You're gonna slowly lower your left leg down to the hover, and you're gonna switch your legs back and forth for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and one more time, up. Good, now grab the right shin and draw the leg closer to your head. Release the left leg long. Keep drawing that right leg closer to your head. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale, draw closer. Good, and then maybe you take the big toe with your peacemaking fingers, open your leg out to the side. Try to ground through the left hip with your left hand. Keep flexing through the left toes. Maybe rest your foot on an imaginary person or your dog. And then bring the leg up to the center, and we'll take a twist. So maybe the knees bent, and the left hand grabs outside knee or grabs outside the foot of the shin, and you extend that right arm long and move over the right arm as your right palm presses into the mat, and you really release that shoulder blade down. Good, inhale, bring yourself back up to center, and maybe walk your hands up the leg and try to kiss your knee for 3, 2, 1. Take the other side, so release it, dangle the left foot up, and go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the left leg, crawl the hands up, draw the chin closer to your head, and relax your head down to the earth. Make sure all 5 toes from your right leg are pointing right to the sky. Inhale, exhale, draw the chin closer. And when you're ready, grab your big toe with these big fingers, take the right hand to the right hip, extend the leg out to the side. On every inhale, breathe deep, and every exhale, maybe you draw that leg even closer to either the ground or up towards your left foot. So nice, guys. Inhale, bring your leg back to center, take the twist. So right hand comes on the outside of the left knee or the outside of the left shin, and then the left arm extends long and you look over the left arm. 3 breaths here. Slowly coming back to center, let's just hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, and just rock from side to side. Okay, so the next way of entering your forward fold is a little bit of a challenge. So extend the legs up to the sky. We're going to take them to cloud, grabbing the toes. Good, now use the momentum to come all the way forward, fold your hands interlace behind the back. You can use your hands to guide you or not. Interlace hands, reach fist forward. Weight goes towards the toes. Keep reaching fist forward. Good, slowly release the hands and roll yourself up to standing 1 vertebra at a time, Tadasana. So nice, guys. Inhale, arms reach up, Kali Mudra, so interlace the fingers, release the index finger, lift up to side bend over the right. Ground through all 4 corners of the feet, keep bending over to the side. Inhale, back to center, lift up to side bend, over to the left, trying to create space in the left side body as you feel that stretch in the right side. Back up to center, release hands, swan dive forward into knees. Little lengthen flat back. Step your right foot back for the lunge. Step your left foot back to plank. Folding here, going to the upper back. And let's lower the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth, elbows again. Inhale, slither forward to cobra. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Draw seat close to the heels, arms reach in opposite directions. And remembering you can come back to this point at any time in your practice. Early, and there's lots of stretches in here, so just moving mindfully. And when you're ready, coming up to tabletop, tuck the back toes, lift your tailbone up and back, down dog. So we're going to do some cat-wise through our plank. So inhale, don't the upper back, come all the way forward to plank. Undulate the spine. Now you're going to offer your heart forward, and then you're going to sink into the knees and press your tailbone all the way back and slowly straighten the leg. So we'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, undulate forward, don't do upper back. Shine your heart forward, then bend into the knees, really press into the palms and lift the tailbone up and straighten the legs. 1 more time. Rippling forward, heart peeks out, press back, and straighten. Good, here, coming up feet, making slight hip movements, doing what you love to do in your first down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back, 5 toes point towards earth, really activate the back of the right thigh. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose pose, shoulders should be over wrists. Inhale, seek it up and back. Exhale, step in between the hands, little lunge pose here. Reach heel back, reach kind of head forward. And slowly lower back knee down, come up onto the top of the foot. Anjaneyasana with figure 4 arms. So the right hand reaches to the top of the left elbow, and the left arm reaches up as that right knee bends even deeper into that right knee. Draw the navel away from the thigh. Good, pop the back toes, runner stretch. So flex to the right foot and slowly fold. Maybe you release the fingertips right away, or you try to keep the figure 4 arms until you're ready to release, bring that foot. So isometrically drag that right foot up and back so that the right hip is in line with the left. Trying to fold over with as much of a straight spine as you can and really activate that front foot. Okay, so from here, this is a little bit of a playful moment. So you float the left knee off the ground, and we're gonna make it all the way to standing split. So jump off that left foot, kick that left foot in the air, and then we're gonna come back one more time to that same position. So the left knee's dangling off the ground, and then standing split. Good, hold in here. Reaching the left heel up. Good, so now take your fingertips to supported warrior 3, flex all 5 toes towards earth. Inhale, look forward, exhale, round the nose. Again, inhale, straighten, look forward. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it there. You're gonna slowly come up all the way to standing with the left knee into the chest. Good, from here, you're gonna sweep the arms back, airplane the arms. You're gonna step it all the way back to Anjaneyasana again. So bending into the right knee with control, come all the way down. Arms reach out. You're gonna take a side bend here, so the right fingertips release to the side. Maybe they're floating, maybe they come to a block of the floor, looking under the left shoulder here. So tuck back toes, beginning to transfer into the runner stretch, but try to keep that side stretch. And then maybe you lower the left fingertips down and you fold to the side, so you'll feel it in your IT band. So keep dragging that right heel back so that your hips aren't askew. Right, Darren's already taking it to hard one. And when you're ready, frame the front foot, bend into the right knee. It's slow lunge with a twist, left palm plants right on reaches up. Good, so maybe you offer your right even more to the sky as you keep reaching through the right fingertips. So from here, we're gonna take a side plank with a half happy baby. So you can grab the outside of the right foot with the right hand and just take half happy baby up to the sky. For 3, 2, 1, release down dog. Inhale, roll all the way forward to plank. Option for a chaturanga or a half chaturanga where you drop your knees. Try to make sure that the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Up dog, cobra, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back, 5 toes flex towards earth, activate back and back. Exhale, draw knee to nose, shoulders over, wrist toss. Inhale, sweep it up and back. Exhale, with control, step that left foot all the way between the hands, little lunge, come up onto the fingertips, look forward. Draw the navel to the spine. Lower the back knee down, point the foot, arms sweep up. Good, now the left hand grabs the right elbow for the figure 4 arms. Sink even lower. Tuck back toes, runner stretch, flex through the left toes, straight up to the sky, slowly lowering with control. You have to scissor the inner thighs together with stability. And then release over that leg, couple breaths. Really breathing 3-dimensionally here, filling the air into your back body, front body, side body, top to bottom body. Good, so now cover the right knee off the ground, transfer into standing split. So bend and jump there, float. And one more time. Bend to the back and float. Pausing here. Keep reaching that right heel up. Keep drawing your head closer to your knee. Good, square up the hips, come on the fingertips, look forward. And then round knee to nose. Inhale, extend, look out. Exhale, round knee to nose. One more time. Extend long. Draw knee to nose. This time come all the way up to standing. Good, from here, airplane arms back. Or do it just pausing and take it all the way to Anjaneyasana. Slowly lower that back knee down and sweep up. We'll take a side bend here, left fingertips lower, right arm sweeps up and over. Trying to keep hips square. Well, that hip is not square for me. Good, and then come up onto the ball of the back foot, flex through the left foot runners, try to keep the side bend, and then maybe the right fingertips lower to increase that IT band stretch. Try not to let the hips go out of whack though. Looking good, guys. Good, we'll make it to your twisted low lunge. So you plant the right hand inside of the left foot. Extend back leg. Reach that left arm up, pausing here. Crown of the head reaches forward. Heel reaches back. Good, so you can always take a modified side plank, or I'm offering half-half, a baby side plank. So you reach the outside of the left foot with the left hand, try to get the sole of the foot to the sky. 3, 2, 1, down dog pose. Good, inhale, come up high, hold the feet, let's come all the way to floating up dog. So you bring your chest forward. Good, and then we'll take a reverse vinyasa. So bend elbows, you can always lower the knees. I'm gonna do that here. And then up dog, down dog. Let's take it one more time. We'll let the feet come all the way forward to floating dog. Bend elbows, press up and back down. When you're ready, look between hands, slowly tiptoeing your feet to the top of the mat. Fold over those legs. Maybe you separate your feet 2 fist distance, and you take your hands, interlace them behind the lower back. Inhale, straighten the arms, reach crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend the left knee, turn the shoulders to the right, and the fists go to the left. Good, inhale, straighten, look forward, flat back. Exhale, bend right knee, take the shoulders to the left, the right fist reaches towards the right. Good, and then just release it all forward. Flubber out lips. Shake head from side to side. Relax the jaw, relax the third eye space between the eyebrows. And let's take hands to hips, come all the way up with a flat back this time. Tadasana pose. Great, so now I'll lead you in 2.5 sun salutations and moving at your own pace. These two like to go a bit quicker sometimes than I normally do, so just finding your own rhythm. Good, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Lift and lengthen, flat back, tongue belly. Exhale, make your way through, going through plank, bending half chaturanga, chaturanga, up dog, nice, down dog. Really nice, Abby, really nice, Emma. So we'll take 3 deep breaths here. Keep pressing into the finger pads and lifting that tailbone up and back, and turn on those thighs. Melt heart towards upper thighs. And looking forward, let's make our way to the top with grace. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold over legs. Root to rise, arms sweep up overhead. One more time, forward fold. Flat back, tongue belly. And plant palms, jumping lightly or stepping. Nice, up dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Beautiful. Just trying to connect your breath to your movement. Good. When you're ready, looking between the hands, make your way to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, root to rise. Arms sweep up, we'll fold right back down one more time, Uttanasana. Nice. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step lightly or hop through your plank, through your chaturanga or half chaturanga, up dog or cobra, down dog. So good, guys. Couple breaths. Good, so from here, you're gonna reach your right leg back, 3-legged dog. Now point the toes and just open the hips to the side, don't bend the knee. So keep reaching that foot up. It's almost like a down dog standing split. Good, now draw the knee to the nose, step it in between the hands, low lunge to high lunge, arms sweep up. Good, Kali Mudra, the fingers, interlace, sink lower, draw the navel away from the spine. Good, release that bind, take your hands behind your hips, press the fingers up the sacrum, roll shoulder heads back, take a slight back bend here. Good, from here you're gonna straighten the front leg, and you're gonna open your arms out to the side, and you're gonna fold slowly over the front leg with control to a wide pyramid pose. So the back heel is off the mat. You're using your fingertips again to draw the right hip in line with the left. Maybe you flex the front toes forward.
Hi, Carrie, you're a little bit echoey when you're not close to the mic. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take a twisted low lunge. So bend deeply into the right knee. Good, plant the left palm. Maybe you grab the big toe with your peacemaking fingers, and this time maybe you straighten the leg, or you can hold it in your happy baby. Good, keep pressing the left palm, reach that side body up, and try to keep the toe hold as you slowly bring the right foot to come to the front of the mat, and we'll transfer our weight into standing split, try to keep the toe hold. Good, so the left leg reaches up to the sky. Is that better, Emma? I hope. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Good, so release the toe hold, take the left hand to the left hip, and then reach the right arm upward, coming all the way to standing. Good, so pausing here, making sure the left hip is square with the right. And then reach the right arm forward, we'll take it to half moon. So the right fingertips come all the way down, left arm is up. Pausing here, really flex through the left toes, both hip points face towards the left, arms are in one long line. Good, one more inhale. Bend into the right knee, take it all the way up to standing to a reverse triangle or exalted warrior. So take your left hand in front and grab the right hip as that right arm sweeps up and over for a side bend. Good, inhale here. Good, now turn all 10 toes towards the left. Take the right hand to the outside of the left shin. You might have to walk your feet in a little bit. And now the left hand goes on top of the left arm and it grabs the right shin. And then you spiral your chest under your left shoulder here. So really try to square off the hips even though you're twisted. Keep twisting deeper on every exhale. Good, so releasing the hands here, nuzzling the right shoulder behind the right knee. Option to take a half bound standing split or just a regular standing split. Plant the right palm or fingertips, reach that left leg up. Keep drawing your nose closer to your shin. Good, from here we're going to take the left leg all the way back to warrior one. If you have the bind, try to keep it. So it's warrior one legs. Good, so from here, it's a humble warrior variation. So if you have the half bind, you can connect the fingertips behind. You could just fly the warrior one, or you can take a regular humble warrior where you interlace hands behind back of sacrum, straighten arms, reach crown of the head down. Keep drawing crown of head closer to ground. Good, ground through back foot, come all the way to warrior one with Kali Mudra arms. Interlace fingers, reach index finger up. Bring the left rib cage in line with the right, and then maybe you take your hands to even adjust your ribs. Bend deeper. And let's open up to warrior two, pausing here. So bending deeply into the right knee, it's making a 90-degree angle. Both hip points face towards the left, but then your torso slightly faces towards the front, and you look over the middle finger. Bend even deeper. Good, from here, flip the palm, reach it back, peaceful warrior, maybe with the half bind or not. Good, so now Kali Mudra out the arms, you're gonna reach them forward, just pausing here before we take our side angle. Rounding into the right heel. Now maybe your right elbow comes on the inside of the right knee or lowers on the inside, or you take the full extension on the outside of the foot. Good, and then that left arm sweeps up and over your head. Keep integrating that left shoulder head onto the back. And try to press the right knee on the inside of the right shoulder. Good, guys. One more inhale, coming all the way up to warrior two again. Bend, and then windmill arms down, make your way through your vinyasa. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, let's lift the right leg up again. Bend knee, open hip. Knee reaches towards sky, heel reaches towards seat. Good, get light on the right fingertips. Take it to flip your dog. So both knees are bent, both feet are planted. Option to take straight-legged flip dog. So slowly extending the legs. So it's like almost like an altar pose or reverse plank for 3, 2, 1, down dog pose, plant right palm, lift tailbone up and back. Good. So from here, reach that right leg up and back, three-legged, tap the right knee outside of the right tricep, hold, and then sweep it up and back, and then step the right foot outside the right hand, lizard lunge, look forward. Maybe you nuzzle the right shoulder behind the right knee, and then we straighten both legs for a wide pyramid. Inhale, bend deep, look forward. You can always have the right hand on the inside of the right foot if that binds too deep. Good, one more time, bend deep. Maybe you keep that bind. So we're gonna lower the back knee for a lizard. Option to take lizard at a cross, that's what I call it. So right arm reaches to the side, left arm reaches to the other side, and you work the third eye towards the mat. You might feel it in the right hip pretty deeply here. So we're doing a lot of lizards and compounds and standing splits to prepare us for this very interesting pose. You can side out like there. Good, and then we're all gonna come back to a low lunge option to fly, whatever position you're in. So maybe it's a flying lizard or an ecopata B, your choice, or just step it back and lead in down dog when you're ready. Good, and then maybe making your way through another vinyasa or just waiting there. So nice. Good, left leg sweeps up and back, three-legged. Point the toes, just open the hips to the side with a straight leg. Good, round the knee to the nose, step it in between the hands, low lunge to high lunge pose, arms sweep up on Kali Mudra, the arms. This is a warrior goddess. I think she has like a lot of skeletons on her belt, right? She's like, is she the goddess of the dead? Oh my gosh, I need to do my Hindu gods and goddesses again. Good, now sweep the arms all the way behind, press the fingertips up, and then roll shoulder heads back, offer heart to sky. Good, now fan arms out like airplane and fold over that front leg as you straighten it. Yeah. And then just release fingertips down, wide pyramid forward fold. Squaring off hips, maybe flexing through front toes. Creating space, creating length. Beautiful, guys. From here, it's slow lunge twist, bend into the left knee, plant the right palm, reach that right arm up. Option to grab the left big toe and take it, leg extended out to side plank or modified side plank. Maybe the knee is still bent, but you're trying to grab onto that big toe. Good. And with control, step it forward, take it to your standing split, trying to hold that big toe. Right leg reaches up. Good, bend the elbow, try to bring your nose closer to the shin. Good, so slight bend in the right knee, left knee. You're gonna bring that right knee into your chest, come all the way to standing. Your right hand is on the right hip and your left arm reaches up, pausing here, try to square up the hips. Good, now slowly reach the left fingertips forward all the way to the ground, take it to your half moon, maybe keeping the hand on the hip first. As you rotate your heart towards the right side wall, and then you reach that right arm up, complete the extension. Imagine you're pushing the back wall away as you're activating those right toes. Good, and then slight bend in the left knee, come all the way up to standing. We'll take our exalted warrior. So it's two straight legs. Reach the right arm in front and grab the left hip as that left arm sweeps up and over. Good. Now from here, turn all 10 toes towards the right. The left hand grabs the outside of the right shin. The right hand is on top of the left elbow, grabs the left shin. You might need to walk your feet closer and then you spiral and look under your right shoulder to the back of the room. Yes. Good. Slowly releasing it. So nuzzling left shoulder behind left knee. If you can do a half bound standing split, otherwise regular standing split. So pressing the inner right knee into the left shoulder and vice versa. Use that resistance to get your right leg even higher. And we'll take it to the warrior one. So maybe trying to keep the bind, step the right foot back. So warrior one legs, and then your humble warrior. So your choice, either keeping this half back, this full bind on the inside of the left leg, or releasing the fists and bringing it forward. Keep drawing crown of head closer to earth. Keep grounding through the back of the right foot. And we'll meet in warrior one with polymoon arms. Pausing here. Bending deeply, making sure the knee is tracking over the second toe. And this time the right rib cage goes in line with the left. Yes, good adjustments, guys. And we'll open to warrior two. Both hip points face the right side wall this time. Arms are in one long line. Integrate shoulders onto back. Wow, that looks beautiful, guys. Bend even deeper into the front knee. Make sure it's tracking over the second toe. You can look down and see the first one to make sure that it's in the right place. Good, one more inhale. Flip that front palm, reach it back for your peaceful. Good, now come up, bring the arms together. Kali Mudra it out. Keep that front knee back as you side bend. Good control. Pausing. Good, use the obliques. And then release into your side angle, your choice. Option for the full version is to place the hand on the outside of the foot and sweep that right arm up and over. Don't let the ear eat the shoulder. I took that cue from Holly. Nice, keep spiraling chest to the sky. And when you're ready, take it back to warrior two. And windmill arms down. Just step back down dog or take your vinyasa. Up dog, down. Good, inhale, reach that left leg up and back. Tap it to the outside of the left tricep, pause. Bring it up and back, three-legged. This time, step that foot outside the left hand and lower it down to your lizard lunge, look forward. Good, maybe you take the half bind behind the back of the left knee or the left shoulder, and you begin to straighten the legs. Wide pyramid. Good, and then again, bend low, look forward, straighten legs. And then last time, all the way to your lizard, full lizard, lower back, knee down. And maybe it's lizard at a cross, where you reach arms in opposite directions, or just take your favorite lizard. So we'll hold here for 3 deep breaths. So nice, guys. Option again to float it, fly it. So flying lizard, Ekapada B, or just meet us in down dog. So nice. Option to take one more vinyasa to even it out. And when you're ready, looking between hands, make your way to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. We'll take 2 sun Bs here, moving at your own rhythm. Good. Inhale, sink low chair, arms sweep up. Sink lower. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant palms, make your way through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward as back foot grounds. Arms sweep up. Try to get the arms in line with the ears. Yes, now frame front foot. Step back, move with grace. Move as though you're moving through water. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot's forward, warrior one. Arms sweep up. Bend even deeper. Nice. Exhale, frame front foot. Step back plank. Up dog inhale. Down dog exhale, 3 deep breaths. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. When you're ready, look between hands, make your way to the top. Thanks, Annie. Lift and lengthen. Forward fold, sink low chair, arms sweep up. Is that only one? Exhale, Tadasana. Again, inhale, sink low chair, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, tone belly. Exhale, plant palm, step hop, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Good. Exhale, frame front foot, step back plank. Make your way through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward this time. Arms reach up, warrior one. Good. Exhale, frame front foot, step back plank. Make your way through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Annie kindly pointed out that we didn't do flip your dog on the other side. So left leg reaches up and back. Then knee open hip, knee reaches towards sky, heel reaches towards seat. Slowly flip your dog, 2 straight legs or 2 bent knees. Holding for 3, 2, 1, down dog pose. Couple deep breaths here. All right, we're working towards this crazy peak pose, guys. When you're ready, look between hands and make your way to the top. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Sink low chair, arms sweep up. Exhale, Tadasana pose. Good, separate your feet about mat distance apart. Take your palms to heart center. We'll sink down to your Malasana squat. Pausing here, pressing the elbows inside of the knees and the knees inside of the elbows. Proud chest here, crown of head reaches towards earth. Great, so option here to take a crow if you're working on it, or a Titibhasana, where you wedge your shoulders behind your knees, or you can just hold the Malasana squat, maybe you extend the arms forward. So playtime, guys. Nice. And when you're ready, maybe you're jumping back, maybe you're folding forward first, and we'll meet in down dog. Nice. Good, so from here, reach that right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, step it outside the right hand, lizard. Good, we'll take a lizard with a twist to lower the left knee down. Maybe you take the left hand to the top of the right foot as that knee falls out to the side. That right arm reaches up and around, grabs the outside of the left foot. Let's take the back bend version here for now. So kick the foot into the hand and the heart goes towards the sky. Keep kicking that foot into the hand. Good, so now keep the foot and then bring all the hip points to face forward. So it's like a lizard thigh stretch, except both hip points are forward and your right foot is pressing to the ground. Keep drawing that heel closer to the seat. Good, slowly release that left leg. And we're gonna shift to Skandasana at the back of our mat. So bend into the left knee and then flex through the right toes. So option to keep your palms to heart center, or open the arms out to the side, or take your bind or half bind, your choice. Keep flexing those right toes to the sky and keep rotating that right thigh bone up and externally rotating it to the side. Good, slowly release the bind if you have it. Lower your butt down to the ground. Option, take the side body stretch, where your right hand reaches the top of the left foot and that left arm reaches up overhead, and you try to grab the outside of the right foot, or you just take a regular side body stretch here. So activate the top of the right thigh. It'll allow you to go even deeper. Good, from here, it's half Virasana, half Janu Shishasana. So point the left knee forward, adjust your hips so the knees are kissing, the hips are in line. You can always take regular Janu if this doesn't feel good on your knees, and reach up the arms and fold over the legs. So try to fold with a flat back. Keep reaching crown of head forward, bend elbows to the side, roll shoulders onto back, activate the top of the right thigh. Folding even more forward. Good, so from here, slowly coming up, we're gonna take it to half camel with a twist. So the left knee's still on the ground, the right knee comes up, tuck the back toes, take the right hand for the left heel, and then flip that left arm up. So nice, guys. And then from here, we're gonna take one more standing split option for Soldier of Love. So plant that left palm, reach that left leg up, the left fingertips walk to the side, the left knee bends, you reach for the inside of the left foot with the right hand, the knee spirals to the sky as you look under the left shoulder. Good, release the foot, take a supported warrior three. Now option to stay here, or you can take a couple handstand hops, or you can bend into the right knee, reach that left leg up, and then just go right into your chaturanga. Nice. Up dog, inhale. Nice, guys. Exhale, down dog. Okay, so we've arrived at this crazy thing. No worries if it's not feeling good. So option to always just work on your Hanuman. Or this is like half Hanuman, half lizard with your head peeking out as though it's a sheltered in place pose. So the right leg sweeps up and back. You bend the knee, open the hip. Good, it's like a floating pigeon, but can you grab the outside of the right foot with the left hand and just hold here for 3, 2, 1. Good, now plant the right foot on the outside of the right hand for your lizard one more time. Good, so lower the back knee down, point the foot. So that's the Hanuman leg. You're gonna take your right shoulder behind the right knee, and then the left hand comes to the top of the right foot, and then the right arm reaches back as you slide into this half Hanuman, half lizard, and then you peek your head out from under that triangle that's being made in the right leg. Or you can just work on runner stretch, or you can work on your Hanuman. So you'll feel it like deeply in the outside of the right leg. So just holding as long as you can, and we'll meet in pigeon. So you parallel the shin to the mat. How was it, guys? Good. Wacko? Good, and then your favorite pigeon, maybe it's with a twist. Maybe it's just folding over. Maybe you can sprawl your hands out to the side since we've been doing a lot of flighty things. If you have that space. Is that 5 breaths? Is that 5 breaths? Okay, one more deep inhale here, guys. Nice, guys. Slowly coming up, pressing the palms, lift that foot up and back. 3-legged down dog, option to take your vinyasa. I think that's the last one. Good. Inhale, reach that left leg up and back. Bend the open hip. And take the knee to the outside of the left tricep. Step the foot outside the left hand for your lizard. Lower onto the forearms. And it's lizard with a twist. So the right hand reaches the top of the left foot, and the left hand reaches the outside of the right foot. So it's a back bend here. Keep the foot into the hand. Keep off from your heart, up to the sky. Beautiful, guys. Okay, so Darren's moaning a lot. Good, and then from here, try to keep that bind as you bring yourself to the front. So you're trying to keep that the thigh stretch, but your hips just come forward. Keep drawing the heel closer to the seat. Deep thigh stretch here, guys. Slowly release. Take it to Skandasana to the back of the room, so bend it to the right knee. And flex left toes up. Taking whatever arm variation you did on the other side. But really activate those toes, left toes to the sky. Thigh bone does not roll in, it rolls out. Good, release that bind, let your butt go to the ground, and then side body stretch. So maybe you grab the top of the right foot with the left hand and the right arm sweeps up, or you just take that Janu Shirshasana side bend. Keep spiraling heart to sky. Nice. And then release, and then bring the knee down, face both hip points forward for your Janu Shirshasana or half Virasana, half Janu Shirshasana, flexing the left toes. Knees meet together, hips are square, arms reach up, fold over the leg. Reach hard even more forward. Fold even more, fold even deeper. And then from here, we're gonna do that twisted half camel. So you bend into the left knee, hips are square, tuck back toes, and this time the left hand reaches for the outside of the right heel, and that right arm reaches up and over, so it's a mini back bend here. Slowly release, frame front foot, standing split, last one, or your soldier of love, walk fingertips to the right, reach for the inside of the right foot with the left hand, and then knee floats to the sky, look under the right shoulder, keep reaching that knee up to the sky. Good, and then we'll take it to your three-legged, what is it called? Your supported warrior three, sorry guys. Supported warrior three, take some handstand hops, or you can just swing the right leg up and then bend into the elbows, take a chaturanga. It's meant to be fun. Good. Down dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Then knee open hip. Floating pigeon, but maybe you guide that foot forward with the right hand. Good, and then place that left foot outside, left hand for that lizard. Lower back knee down. So the left knee is nuzzling behind the left shoulder, and the left palm reaches back. And then the right hand grabs the top of the left foot, and you peek under that front bent leg. Ow. Doesn't really feel that good. Or you can just hold in your Hanuman. Nice, and then just roll onto the left hip, sweep that right leg forward. Oh, pigeon, how did I forget pigeon? Good, so parallel left knee to mat. You can always put a block under the left butt cheek. Straight spine to fold forward. So just a little tip here. I like to tuck my back toes and straighten my back leg first, so it's an active pigeon, so that I can square off my hips and then lower down and then press the upper left thigh into the earth as I point my foot and lower goes down. Great, guys. Slowly coming up, gentle rest. Okay. Good, now sit onto the left hip, sweep that right leg forward. We'll take Paschimottanasana or wide-legged forward fold if that's your favorite. Plant the palms by the hips, lift your butt up first, lower down, arms reach up, exhale forward fold. Option to do a little twist here. So you grab the outside of the right foot with the left hand and look under the right shoulder. Try to keep the knees squeezing together. A little difference. And then the left hand goes on top of the right wrist and it grabs the outside of the right foot. You look under the left shoulder. And coming back up. Good, so from here, we're gonna take a shoulder stand with Hanumanasana legs. So from here, we'll just go right to plow. And if shoulder extension's not in your practice, you can just hold waterfall the way we started. So let's sweep the legs up and overhead. Good, and then bring your hands to your way back. And then right leg releases. So you can even take it to more of a hollow back if you want a perfect split. Or you can just have your legs in like an L. Nice. So nice, guys. And then bringing it back to regular shoulder stand when you're ready. Good, straightening up, be a long candlestick, not a jackknife. Nice. And at your own pace, you lower your feet behind your head, maybe you bend the knees and block out sound around the ears, and you reach for the backs of the knees with the forearms as you draw the knees closer to your ears. And then you release, and you slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. We'll take it to your fish pose. So imagine that you're a mermaid at the front of a ship and someone pulls your heartstring up, so you're led by your heart, and then you release your head back. And the toes are pointed or flexed, your choice, but don't let them be dead fish feet. Nice, guys, slowly release to the ground. Okay, so one last hip stretch here. First, extend the legs long, reach back. Hug yourself into a little bowl. Release left leg long, and the right knee pulls even into the chest, so you extend the foot forward. It's on the mat. Sorry, it's on the mat. The left foot. Good. Interlace hands behind back of thigh, kick foot to the sky. First, we'll do not a hamstring stretch, it's a release of the lower back. So kick that right heel forward as you pull on that thigh, so you feel oppositional forces. It makes space in your lower back. Good, now you curl the hands up the leg. So from here, option to take that lizard with getting the foot behind the head. Darren can do it. And oh, Annie can do it. Hopefully you feel warm enough to do it. Yeah, so you press the head into the shin and the shin into the head. Good, Annie. And then you release it. Maybe you want to like cradle your shin, so it's a rock the baby on your back. Oh, wow, Darren. Okay, and then release it. And then we'll do the other side. So hug the left knee into the chest, the right leg is long. Extend that leg to the sky, straighten, interlace behind back of thigh. Now kick heel forward as you pull back on it. And now you creep the hands up that leg, draw it closer, and then work towards that head in front of chin. Good. And then option to take that full variation. So Annie and I, actually, we're embarrassed to say we don't know the official term for it. So we're calling it squash beetle because it's another way of feeling sheltered in place. Darren, where is your squash beetle? Darren. Okay, I guess I'll have to do it. Yes, the squash beetle pose. Okay. Great, guys. So releasing all that to the mat. Good. We have not done back bends. So let's bend the knees. There you go. That's it, Darren. Good. So bend the knees, plant those feet. Good. And then activate the inner thighs. Lift that tailbone up as you press into the heels. Reach the hip points to the sky. Rock and roll high up onto the shoulder blades as you interlace hands behind back. You can always take your hands to your butt and support the butt, or you can just keep pressing into the outsides of the arms as you lift your tailbone up even more and holding for 5 breaths. When you're ready, slowly releasing one vertebra at a time. Let's knock the knees together, feet are mat distance, arms are out to a T or a cactus. Good, you're gonna let both knees fall to the right. The right foot comes on top of the left knee, but make sure that the left knee is pointing directly forward and it's in line with the left hip. You'll feel more of a stretch on the left side of your body, and you look over the left shoulder. And really try to ground that left shoulder into the earth so you get the full benefits of the twist. Wring out all that negative energy, the difficult emotions. Every time I listen to the news, I feel trapped and sad. The narratives are kind of upsetting at the moment, so this is my solace. And then coming back to center, let's just switch sides, knock knees together, let them fall out to the left. Left foot comes on top of the right thigh, and that knee is in line with the right hip, and you look over the right shoulder. And when you're ready, come back to center. So option to take one more back bend here, maybe a wheel, maybe another bridge. And when you do get to that pose, holding for 5 breaths, and we'll meet in happy baby. You could just take happy baby from here if that's where you want to be. Hopefully you feel happy. Well done for pushing yourselves to this complicated posture. Next week is going to be the rise of the phoenix, so the firebird that comes from the ashes. So taking this opportunity to be reborn again, and it's going to be a lot of bird postures. That's more arm balances. And then let's just release everything to the mat, surrendering your muscles, bones, ligaments, letting your heart rate slow down. No more effort. I'm just going to read you a poem that I thought was quite pretty. It's by Wendell Berry, and it's called The Wild Rose. Sometimes hidden from me in daily custom and in trust, so that I live by you unaware as by the beating of my heart. Suddenly you flare in my sight, a wild rose blooming at the edge of thicket. Grace and light where yesterday was only shade, and once more I am blessed, choosing again what I chose before. And then as we go through our day, maybe keeping in mind the pleasures and the daily miracles that we can focus on in